I'm just going to say it, and I've been trying to say this more to people. I don't believe you.
What do you say?
I don't think I'm going to buy into Lorcana.
Oh, liar. So what's crazy about Lorcana is that it's Ravensburger, and so like they're not TCG people.
Right. Oh, and Caffeine's saying here that Ravensburger is going to do a slow burn with this. They have said no special yearly releases.
I love that. I absolutely love that. I think if they make it more accessible instead of exclusive, more accessible, that like I'm not even joking, Matt. Some of the things that have been coming out from like respectable sources and people that play TCGs way more than you and I do and all sorts of stuff, they're like, this could take a real big run at Magic the Gathering.
Well, and like that's kind of what got me out of HeroClix, minus the money of it. Like, well, that's a lot of it. Like they started doing so many special releases. They would do, like before they would do a set where, you'd have a set every 3 months or 4 months or so. And then, you'd have time to kind of collect those as you went, trade and get what you needed, and you do some events for it. They eventually started doing, and this is when WizKids bought it. They would do a main release. They would do a mini release that had like 10 characters, all the same sculpts, but each click had a different dial. So it was a little bit different dial, different point value. And then they would do some like exclusives that you can only get if you went to their, game night things.
Yep.
And then they even would do like a pack of like 5 or 6 characters that you bought, like you could see what you're getting. So it was so much that I just had to be like, as a collector, I want to catch them all. But I was like, it's either all or none. I'm either gonna get them all or I'm gonna get none. And I decided to go with none. And I went for a very long time without even looking at them anymore. I still have them. I have every one of them sitting in boxes, Plano boxes on shelves that haven't fallen down yet.
Yeah, I lied to you.
I knew you did. Bite him. Sean says he's done with Magic. Almost done.
Well, so I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying, is that Magic is dying, and I think it's subjective, really. It is losing a player base, but they're doing the like where they're adding in like different characters from other genres and like licenses and stuff like that to kind of revitalize with like all the secret layer stuff that they're doing. And I mean, I'm not like a massive fan of Magic. I think there's a lot of things that it could be doing differently, but I'm not in the space enough to really have that really kind of an opinion.
Do it. Yeah.
But I am always excited when like a new challenger approaches, kind of a deal, right?
Sure.
For anything. Like, hey, you're getting too comfortable in the space, and you think you can just do whatever and like go crazy on people and charge people like crazy amounts of money. I can't wait for whatever really does it to Pokemon. I
feel like Pokemon's had a resurgence in the past couple of years, though.
Yeah, it has.
Like
Caleb's
a wild
birthday
resurgence.
Yesterday, all Pokemon cards, all
Pokemon,
100% Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
so
Kev,
I mean,
that's how I feel too. Like, I couldn't get them all, and I couldn't get what needed to be gotten to actually be competitive. And I know that what do you call it? Commander has made card. You don't need to have all of the stuff to win. You can just mishmash stuff. Oh, Luke, I would never forget about Marvel Snap. I'm still really, really enjoying Marvel Snap.
Matt, look at this stuff. Let me show you something real quick.
Okay, yeah, let's peep it.
This is an eBay listing.
Holy, can I say a bad word?
The 6 card set that released at D23. All right, so Disney's Expo. These were the cards.
Those are the Lorcana cards?
These are the Lorcana cards that released at that special event. And this ain't even all of them. This is missing Mickey.
Oh, and those are all graded though too, right?
Yeah, these are all graded mint 9s or 10s. Still,
Wow.
$18,000.
Because they're going to re-release those cards, but just not a special like
100%.
Okay, yeah, those cards are still coming around.
Here's that Mickey card on its own, non-holographic, just first edition.
So can you go to see like bids or like ended sales? What do you call it?
Oh, sold.
Yeah, that's the one. Sold. Well, Kev, it looks like we need to get into Lorcana here and be on the ground floor. I'll probably get into it. I hate it, but I'll probably get into it.
This one sold
pin
for $3,000.
Pin and card. Is that what that is?
Yep. Pin and card.
When did it sell? Did it tell you that?
May 1st. Estimated delivery.
Year. Oh, that's the estimated delivery. So it just sold. Wow.
But yeah, look, you get the pin and the card for $3,000. Somebody bought it for $3,000.
You're making me nervous. I don't want to play this game.
It ain't gonna be like this though. Like this is the crazy stuff. Here's what we know to be true, Matt, is like this. It has a I don't even want to say a limited release, but there's a limited amount of stuff that is going to be out and available at Gen Con, and it's going to be freaking bananas crazy. I mean bananas crazy. So you're going to see stuff like this. You're going to see those decks, those packs, all that stuff going for $500, $1,000, $1,500 at Gen Con on eBay, right? But then you're going to be able to turn around and get it at Target for like $20 when it's available. It's just, do you want to get in when the craze is happening?
So what you're saying is get there, purchase the ones I want to purchase for myself, and then get a couple extra to sell online. Are we flipping this? Are we doing this?
Matt, I think so. I mean, like, honestly, I have money set aside. My budget money is Lorcana. That's for Gen Con. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I also like the idea of having a small box of cards instead of like another Reckoners to put on my shelf.
Yeah, I legitimately want to play this game. I want to play it.
Well, I bet Caleb will play with you.
100% he would.
Just let him know all the cards are fakes.
Yeah. I absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I am more interested in Lorcana than I am in Pokemon. Like,
oh, same.
Beyond a shadow.
Well, I think that, I mean, I know you're a little younger than I am, but like Pokemon was coming into its own. Like I was just, and I'm saying this and I realize this is not 100% true. I was just past the age cusp to like really get into it. And I know there's others that are my age and a little older that love it, and I get it. It's just like, it didn't grab my attention when it came out, and I never got into it then. I didn't have any. My sister played someone's borrowed Pokemon Yellow or whatever. Well, who are we watching here?
I'm trying to find a
gameplay video.
Yeah, gameplay video of Lorcana. Hey, Tad.
Thank you so much. Digimon is becoming popular. My friend has invested into a TCG called Alpha Clash. It released this month from Kickstarter. It's very enjoyable to play, and I'm hoping we'll get a following. Okay, hey, I'm honestly interested in like jumping on with games that are early on. Like I do really enjoy dueling type games. I really enjoy like card based dueling games. It's just Magic was always just very daunting for me. Again, didn't get on early. I feel like I missed a lot of things, and I get that's not how it works. But is this Lorcana right here we're watching?
I just had a shuffle.
There's some cards. Really good shuffling I see here. Oh, I like that move because I usually do that type of shuffle too, like the old jam shuffle. But I like what he's doing, like little splay. Yeah, just splay him.
I might have just learned something.
Yeah, I like that because I'm just like, and then kind of like just pushing them down. But I bet that like that. How many cards do you need to play?
It looks like 1 million cards.
Now cut that stack in half because those are sleeved. But and I have seen that. I have seen that Digimon is kind of making a comeback. Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, like all of that. But Digimon especially, I'm kind of surprised by because it's been around forever, and I just haven't really heard much about it. I know they're kind of doing some smaller releases, not as many as Pokemon has been doing. You thought it was
cards?
40? That might 40 or 60. Like 40? I would say 40 or 60 right there.
Okay.
Yeah, probably 60. Yeah, that's kind of where my brain went. Another game I had to kind of stop getting, Bubba, because I was afraid if I would just have to keep getting more and more, is the Disney Sorcerer's Arena.
Yeah.
And I want it all still. I thought that game was a ton of fun. And I have the base and I have the first expansion. I haven't gotten the latest expansion, and they just released, or I saw Derek, I don't know if you saw Derek's Funkhauser's Facebook, it was an image of the newest one coming out.
I did, yeah. From
Mrs.
Gamma.
Potts, Robin Hood, the Fox Robin Hood, and then Mulan, I think.
I've not played a single game of it yet.
Oh, you haven't? It's very fun. It's very fun. I really,
Maybe
really
enjoy
enjoy
it.
it.
Pull the freaking thing out and play it.
You probably need to. I need you, after show week here with Naomi, spend a week, invite some people over, wherever it needs to be. Just play some games. Like, hey, I've always wanted to learn this game. Like, can we please learn this game?
I told you that's what I did with Clone Wars.
Yeah, and you loved it, and then you played it.
That was one of the games that that guy was interested in and wanting a stack of games. I was like, man, we gotta dial it back. Like, I'm not hoarding here, but like,
you also know what things are worth.
All of my good stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that game's like a $30-$40 game brand new. Like, it's not like crazy or anything, but.
All right, I see they're putting down cards. He tapped it. He's got one tap here. Can you say tap now? You can. You can say tap.
I think you can. It's not called tapped in this game.
It's called exhaust.
Exerted, I think.
Exerted, yeah, because no game's gonna have the same like lingo. It has to be like, and I'm gonna make myself sleepy over here. I'm doing
it has a cost in the top left of it, and then the health is the shield, I think.
Okay.
And then the power is right next to it.
Can you zoom up on it? You need to see more cards, please.
Enhance.
It didn't work. I'm in for playing it. I bet we'll be able to get a copy. I hope we're able to get a copy. It's going to be like probably one of the first places I go.
You and like literally everybody else.
If we have what's called exhibitor badges, maybe we can make that happen. Well, I mean, absolutely. This is a pre-Gen Con look-see here. What we're excited about, and we will talk more about we'll be more excited about other games. What Bubba and I usually do is a week or two out, probably week and a half to 2 weeks out from Gen Con. We really start digging into what are the games going to be there, what is everyone excited about, what do we need to be aware of, and then we'll bring that before you all the week before we leave for Gen Con. Yeah. And just want the Emperor's New Groove deck. Like in this game, I want all of it, man. Can you tell me, do you know how many cards are included in the first set?
Hold, please.
All right, can anyone chat? Set 1. It's called something else. It's called Fast Trip. First chapter.
Product.
At launch, over 200 game cards will be available. There you go.
Look at this box, dude. So you've got packs.
Well,
and then there's a box.
But I'm not guaranteed to get all 200 in that box if I buy it. That's like the one thing that makes me frustrated about games like this. And I know they do it on purpose. Yeah, so I buy more boosters,
starter decks, and all that jazz.
It's like, I mean, even if I'm buying like a case of them, I'm not guaranteed to get them all if there's chases involved. Chases or rares or super rares, whatever you want to call them. Like, there's just no way.
So what I'm thinking is I would like to get one of each of these decks, these deck boxes, these like starter decks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to get, this is probably a booster box. That has to be a booster box, right?
Yeah. And then we just open, well, I say we do that and then we open them on stream.
Oh, yeah. We'll open all of them. 100%.
On stream?
Yeah.
We'll each need to get an overhead camera to kind of like shuffle through them.
I think we can make that. We could probably make that work.
Just buy a starter deck and you'll be fine. I know I'll be fine. Here's the thing.
Set.
I just want them. Sean, I'm just going to say it. I want them all. And I haven't even played the game. I want them all. And this is my problem. Aaron, are you listening? Let's play a game. No, here's what will probably happen is we will buy some, we will open them up and play the starter sets. And then I'm hoping that we can I'm just hoping I don't get so antsy that I want to open them up when I get them. Because that's how these things are. I don't throw them in my backpack and I just, hope for the best. I'm gonna bring a deck box this year to JansCon. Mark my words. Keep some cards and so they don't get bent in my backpack. Okay.
This comes with 2 deck boxes.
It comes with 2 deck boxes. Okay, that's good to know. Well,
and 1 storage box, whatever that means.
I'm guessing the storage box is like
8 booster packs. This one comes with 2 oversized foil cards.
Oversized.
Yeah, have you seen that? They started doing that with Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw someone tried to bring a deck like a deck of those to a tournament and it wasn't legal, but then they made it legal or something like that.
Yeah,
which I think is just like I love that and I wish that more people would do stuff like that.
2 oversized foil cards, 2 playable foil cards, 34 game tokens, 4 booster packs, and 12 additional game cards each.
Oh, you can learn how to play right now.
Where?
Oh, if you go to DisneyLorcana.com.
Yeah, that's
right. You
can
actually learn how to play.
How to play? Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb just got this yesterday. This is his Mimikyu.
It's not Pikachu.
No, it's not. And it's like it's the full card.
But it's not tournament legal, but you could probably play with your friends. But just imagine having just one of those cards in the middle of your deck. I don't know. I shuffled really well. Do they make sleeves for that size card? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, it's called laminated.
Yeah, can you laminate it for me real fast?
Let's
Oh, okay. I was wrong. Sean, I had it backwards. Sean said it was opposite of what I said. It was legal and they turned it to be illegal, which I don't understand that. Like, if you're going to make a card that size, why wouldn't it be tournament legal? Especially, I could see if it had some special power that the normal size card didn't have. Sure, I get that. But as far as I know, it's the same thing, right? Oh, characters. Yeah, show me characters.
It's the exact same thing. I turned the sound off, so we're just kind of watching it.
Maleficent, Aurora, Hercules. Oh, they have like game mats too, and I may as well.
No, that comes in it.
The game mat does.
That thing does.
Can I? This is a little bit different, but can I tell you a game I wish I could play still besides HeroClix?
Yeah.
Dice Masters.
Oh yeah, you did like Dice Masters.
I love that game so much. I still have all those too. I loved it. I wanted to play more of it, but okay. So this is like I'm the controller. They're trying to do damage to me, like Magic style.
Mm-hmm. But like, so you have those little things on the side, those little star-looking spear tips.
That's not my health.
No. That's how you move up that track. When you exert it, you can either quest or you can do the damage.
Okay, Sean, you're probably right.
Your deck will be the size of a card.
I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. I still love it. Like, if someone brought a giant, like, oversized card deck, if I was the judge, I would make space for me. Oh, you brought big cards? Good on you. Let's play over here at this bigger table. Well, there it is. I don't know exactly what's going on. Looks like they're making him. They're giving him nap number 1. It looks like when they go there. So
yeah, night.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No, I can see up close just fine, sort of, with my glasses on. I don't need readers. But you're right. It'd be really good for like people who can't see up close. So I feel all right.
I mean, I'm legitimately like excited to play this game because I love the Disney aesthetic. I love the world. I love the different things that like it has that's already just baked into it, and it's not like I'm not having to convince myself or really anybody else to play this game, right? Like it's the same thing with like Marvel Dice Throne. It's, hey, do you want to play as Thor? Absolutely you do, right? Like, not having, do you want to play as, weird, crazy leaf generic planeswalker number 9. You know, like
only almost always.
Yeah, no thanks. But
well, I oftentimes forget this game is going to be a thing that comes out until we have things like this, and then I'm like, oh no.
And so I have to remember that, like Ravensburger, however you want to say it. Like, this is the same company that brought me Villainous.
Yeah.
And I love Villainous. I think it's fantastic.
There's no price points on any of these things yet.
How much will Lorcana be? Maybe,
Sean, I would just do it to, like, it's like an intimidation factor, you know, like, oh, this guy's playing big cards. He knows what he's doing. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Then maybe it'll be a joke.
I'm gonna guess that the decks are probably $20 to $25 a piece. Okay.
How much is a starter deck of Magic?
In that range.
Yeah.
So if we go to
CJ, I can see that. That Villainous is, once you get it, but you having to, like, learn your character and everyone else's characters, like, it does take some time for sure. About the same. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so, like, look, they're starting to do, like, Lord of the Rings stuff, and
I kind of liked that. Yeah, I saw there's one ring. They made one ring. Did you see that? One, like, gold ring. I think, what was it? And it, like, total out
in the whole game.
Well, you can get the ring, but there's, like, one, like, I think it's a gold foiled ring that, like, they only made one of them and they put it out in the wild. Just look it up, okay? Magic one ring. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I do that.
Okay. I found it. Get out of here. Magic the Gathering's Lord of the Rings crossover gets a one-of-a-kind, literally, Ring of Power. The One Ring. Legendary artifact. Indestructible. When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each bird encounter on the One Ring. When tapped, put a bird encounter on the One Ring, then draw a card for each bird encounter on the One Ring. Okay, so, but what it doesn't tell you is that you get $1 million badillion. Like, because it's going to be out of this freaking world expensive to buy it.
Okay, did you find it?
I did.
What'd you find out about it?
That it said right here, Wizards of the Coast announced that 300 double rainbow foil Elven Ring soul cards. I think that's this one. Well,
I'm talking about the one
that's
ring
this,
that
the One Ring.
No. There's one that comes in. The words on it are in Mordor, Mordorian language. That's not the one I'm looking at right now.
This one? This one?
No.
These are Elvish. Mount Doom.
No.
The One Ring rainbow foil.
The One Ring is going to be the first $1 million card.
I don't know. Is it that? What's the difference here?
Okay, so seriously, there's one. There's that one right there you're looking at, the One Ring.
Uh-huh.
But there's one that's in, like, it's in Mordor language, or maybe it's Elvish. I think it's Mordor language. And it says, seriously, there's only one of these. There's one It's
Where
one
do you
of
see
one.
that card though?
You go to a different page. That's where I found it.
I only have this one page on the internet.
And we'll try binging it.
I'm binging it right now. Maybe Magic Spoilers will have it. Is it not this? This one.
That one. Yes, that's the one.
One of one.
Yeah, one of one.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Look
it's
at
one.
her.
They're making it's beautiful, but there's one of one. Can you imagine, like, if you got that legit, you could sell that for so much money if you got that.
Can I tell you that we are now looking at what will be the most replicated and fake fabricated card?
You don't think it will come with like an authenticity thing?
Oh, I think it will, but I do not think that that's going to stop anybody from making these.
I mean, if I was just doing it for my own deck, then I wouldn't care. But I wouldn't. Man,
that's Elvish, by the way.
Is it? I thought it was a Dark Tongue.
Does it say? So you can only get it. It might be in the gift bundle, and it might be. Oh, it's only in one booster pack. Period.
Collector boosters.
Got it.
Okay, in one pack.
That makes sense.
So but the gift
it only comes in English. Why? Who cares?
Oh, dang.
It says English language only below that.
Yeah. Well, then are there more than one then, or is the booster the booster pack, the collector's booster, in the gift bundle? Is it possible that
the collector's booster could be in
a gift bundle?
A gift bundle.
When does it come out?
Tomorrow. May already be out. I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that scares me with TCGs, right? It's like all the chase.
Yeah.
And it's not even just collectible card games or trading card games. It's pop. It's like all these different things that you just got to catch them all, right?
Oh, that's why I've avoided pop. Like, it's playing for me.
Dude, like my kids with Pokemon right now, they're just out of their minds crazy about all this stuff. And so the things that I'm having to think about, and I've had to take their Pokemon cards away several times because like they're crazy over it. And like they don't even play the dadgum game, dude.
No, it's just got to catch them all.
They're like, he has this card and it's got this power on it. And I was like, what do you care?
Who cares?
What
enjoy
do you
the
care
ones you
what
enjoy.
The power is?
Yeah.
What you should be worrying about is how cool it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I need this one
if it's not fake.
It's the evolution of blah, 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 blah. I'm like, who cares? You're not playing the game. So that's I told Caleb, I was like, dude, let's make some decks. Let's play the game. Let's build an archetype that you want to play as. And then when you're trading, you trade towards things that you want to improve your deck.
Yeah.
Or things that you know are valuable so that you can get some other low-level cards. You're not always trading for foil and stuff like that. Get some lower-level
not all foils
cards,
are worth it.
or some good trainers or some special energies or whatever so that you can get a better deck, you know? We had to have the conversation legitimately. California, I'm serious, man. We had to have the conversation that collecting and playing are two different hobbies.
And you know firsthand.
100% I know.
Look behind you. Gotta catch them all sometimes.
Yeah. They're not having fun. Like it's like they're competitively collecting. Trading. And so
I used to do it with baseball cards when I was younger.
Well, but did every one of your friends tell you how fake the cards that you had?
Nah, I'm sure it happened, but
Because I don't know if it's like a devaluing tactic to be like, well, that's fake. I guess I'll trade you this, and this for that. Here's how you can tell it's fake because of this thing that I say, you know? And I'm like, that's a real
I watched
card.
him open that pack up. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, tell him you bought it from the store. Like, and so the question, like, Anna was like, I mean, Barnes and Noble wouldn't have fake cards, would they? I'm like, no. Like that.
Not unless someone's like in there
fine.
stealing and replacing. But that's never gonna happen.
a lot of cards from Amazon that his like my parents got for him, and I'm like, those okay, some of those might be fake.
Those might be fake, right?
It's Amazon, right? But at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares?
Frank Thomas, no name on the front was Frank Thomas, you gotta get the big hurt. We used to trade for the for a while they were doing the big head guys like in baseball, like every the big heads, and those were like the hot ones. Cecil Fielder, you gotta get that Cecil Fielder. Also Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr. I don't have all of my baseball cards anymore. I kept like a select few, like select some.
Did any of your friends ever try and forge signatures on those cards?
Not that I'm aware of. And if they did, it was obvious.
I feel like my brothers did.
Wish I cared as a kid because I had a foil Charizard that was worth, oh gosh.
That
I'm sure
first
we all
edition
stuff.
Charizard, I have a not first edition Charizard right now, hollow. We used to, don't ask me how, but like as kids, we would get like, in elementary school, we would have Japanese cards. We don't have access to Japan. Like, I don't know how any of that like worked. Maybe somebody had like a rich uncle or something like that, bought Japanese packs or whatever.
And brought them over, yeah.
Yeah, we had a whole slew of Japanese cards that were making the rounds at my middle school.
Huh.
Yeah.
And those ones are worth money now.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Anyway. Cards.
Gotta catch the one ring. Yeah, the one ring to rule them all.
One ring. If somebody gets it, just donate it to LTN. Do the right thing. Okay?
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be. This is what's gonna happen. It's either going to be some kid's gonna get it and they're gonna have no idea, just no idea.
Yeah, it's a bad
at all,
idea.
and it's gonna go into the bottom of their toy box and like forever ruined.
Like the One Ring.
Like the One Ring, they'll never know about it, and they'll be like, I had that card as a kid. Are you kidding me? Like they'll be like, oh, that was my foil Charizard card, or it's going to be someone like, what's his face, the boxer,
Balrog.
No, Chris Paul,
Creed.
Paul, what's his name?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, whatever. Christopher Logan Paul. That he'll have it and he'll wear it to the ring, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna it won't be in the hands of.
That's probably almost exactly what's gonna happen.
It won't be in the hands of anyone who.
It's just a flex.
Yeah. And if any of us do get it, like we'll sell it and then we'll be like, hey, now I have money. But we won't.
I'll say this though, man. Like, if I have that, I'm not playing that card.
Oh heck no! I think it's going like in the bottom of my toy box and never to be seen again.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up a safety deposit box just for that card.
No, I'm selling it.
Immediately though, right? Like immediately.
Oh, I would actually be I would be scared to like even have it in my possession.
How I'm such like a plebe. I would not even know how to sell it. You don't take to eBay with that, right? Like you got to find like a broker or something, right?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I would do with it. I would have to like contact some trusted friends who know how to sell things like that. Because I don't even know if I'd want to come here and be like, I got it. Looky here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then like, next thing you know, the feds are after me.
Yeah, I bet I feel it's probably like a heavier card too, right? Like,
is it? I feel like I would. You need to put it in the penny sleeve, and you need to put it in the hard sleeve, and then you need to put it in the plastic acrylic sleeve with the screws on the side.
I want to know, does it turn me invisible? If it doesn't turn me invisible, then
you have to put it on first.
You have to cut a hole in the card and put your finger through it and wear the card like a ring.
Exactly, Kev. Yeah, it's exactly what. Yeah, you had to destroy it. Destroy it. No.
Dude, hey, I'm gonna be real talk. If somebody like Logan Paul or whatever was able to just buy that card for $1 bajillion, and then they did that, they like just destroyed it live on stream.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be the best though? Just take it out of circulation.
I am just gonna suppose that he'd have a lot of people very angry at him.
Well, good news, bad news. He already does. He kind of lives in a perpetual state.
More people. How about that?
Yeah, really go after the nerds on that one.
Oh yeah, there you go. Just have cut off his finger. It's so easy.
Ooh. What would you trade it for? Let's play this game. What would you just like a barter? What would you trade it for? Straight up.
I don't know.
Let's say it has $1 million evaluation.
Well, I'm not even sure what I would do with $1 million.
A York peppermint patty.
Klondike Barber.
Bill Gates' house.
What would you do?
Fully furnished with him in it. Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I think it's Klondike Bar. I think that it probably, if it's the only one, and I mean true only one, a one of one, and I didn't make it, right? Because I have things that are one of one, but they're not valued at, whatever. I think it's valued at over $1 million.
I easily
over $1 million.
I just want someone pay off my house and give my kids some money for college. How about that?
But what would you trade it for? So it's perceived. Let's say its perceived value is $3 million. I don't think that $3 million's out of the question for that card.
Go ahead and just send me a picture of all your games. Okay?
Yeah,
I know my value here. I don't know. I would have to have someone come and be like, we have this land here for you.
Yeah, a house and land. Tad.
We have this much money we can put. We have this much cash that you can take. Because I think for me it would have to be probably house, land, and then some cash from my bank account.
Yeah.
To or hey, we have this stock that does really well.
That's what I'm talking about. And Sean, I think that it is already. I would value it above a Black Lotus, and here's why: because there are multiple Black Lotus that were out there. All right, it wasn't just a single Black Lotus.
Right. Oh man. Most rare thing that was in limited production. It's probably some vinyl for me. No, they're not worth a ton, but they're rare. You okay?
I've got some prototypes of some games.
Sure. Okay. I probably have that as well. We could never sell them.
No, and I don't know anybody that would that's a very specific kind of collector that would be interested in that stuff.
I have some Hero Clicks that are super rare that they don't, there weren't a lot of those made and they're hard to pull, but they're not thousands of dollars. When they were first hot, they were probably hundreds of dollars, and they probably aren't anymore.
Yeah.
Because the meta has changed.
Steve, we're talking about the one of one Lord of the Rings One Ring in Elvish card. What would you think the perceived value of that would be? I'm thinking probably $3 million. I would not be surprised if it sold for $3 million.
I say $1 million easy.
Easily $1 million. Yeah. We're stretching at $1 million, right? we're just limbering up at $1 million. I think you get the right buyers involved.
Kev, I think you're absolutely right. I don't know if they would just send that out into the wild because they don't want it in the bottom of some kid's toy box.
So you got to think, all right, Logan Paul, okay, he's a buyer for this card.
I would say there's that.
What's his name?
the
Post
guy from
Malone?
Okay, I would even say like maybe there's some football players who like just really big into like
big into
anime, magic,
Yeah.
like all of that. So I would assume they know where it's going or they know where it went, just because if you think about, this is gonna maybe date me a little bit. McDonald's had the Monopoly giveaway, and there were only like so many like boardwalks that you had to have. Like there were tons of park places, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. There were tons of one of them. There were only like one or two of another, and they knew they knew someone was scamming it. Like some people who worked at this McDonald's were scamming it, and they stole it, and so they figured that out. Yeah, hundreds of thousands.
They would be
of
a fool. Whoever gets this card would be a fool to let it go for hundreds of thousands.
Yeah,
A fool.
yeah, it's true, very true. So I'm sure they know where it's going, or the general. You would think they would know the store.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Because I mean, think of the ridiculous liability of that. A foolish fool. Did you watch the documentary on the McDonald's Monopoly thing and why they had to shut it down? Because like the mob got involved. Like there was a family that was basically running the Monopoly giveaway.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. So if you're able to track that stuff and you know, hey, this one of one card's going to this spot, you go in and you drop $5,000 on cards, and that's a free card.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's a free and then some. And so being able to track that, even if Magic was able to track it, give him a chance, God, he couldn't refuse. Could have been a contender. That's all I'm saying. Oh, you opened up a cold one over there, huh?
Yeah, it's LaCroix time.
A LaCroix clock.
Okay, so Amazon has advertised a collector's booster with the odds of pulling the card is less than 0.0003%, indicating that there are at least 3,333,333 booster packs in existence.
That's so many. How much is a booster pack?
I don't know.
Just look.
$7, $8.
$8?
This is a guess, $10.
No way. I'm not paying $10 for a booster pack. $10?
You absolutely would if it was Lord of the Rings. You had a chance of getting the one ring Willy Wonka style.
A collector's booster pack is $30 to $80? Holy crap.
Oh, man. Well,
About Shri Fitty. Absolutely. All right. Let's say if we split the difference,
say 50.
what's that? $50? All right. So we're going to go
50 times, just do
50
3 million.
How much was it?
3,333,333.
Hold on. All right.
Yes, we can, Uncle Joe.
3,333,333 equals. That's $166,666,650 on average, just in booster packs. That's so much money.
Yeah, it really
That is so much money.
Well, you got to catch them all. Yeah, I want it to be a Willy Wonka situation where one kid gets him for his birthday and like somebody pull the card and Grandpa Joe can suddenly get out of bed, laying there with his other grandparents.
Yeah, and then his grandpa can walk. Like I want this to make a grandpa walk.
Yeah, same. Well, if you all pull it, send me a DM. I won't steal it. I just need to know, okay?
You just do the right thing and donate it to LTN.
But do all the pre-work, please, and sell it for us first, because I don't want to find that in the mail.
Yeah, just mail it, please. Put it like sandwiched between two pieces of cardboard.
Oh yeah, you don't want to flop around in the mail.
Like your grandma sending you a check, right?
Don't let it flop around in the mail. I'm surprised you didn't know about this thing.
I had no idea. I'm out of the trading card game.
I mean, I am too, but I just like I saw it. I like Lord of the Rings.
Steve, we got talking about this because we were looking at Lorcana, and I'm very excited about it. I want to get all the starter decks, the 3 starter decks that are coming out, and I want to get a box of boosters. So until Lorcana, thank you very much, Steve. That's exactly
there it is.
That's exactly it.
Well,